The main reason and one of the major reasons why this team, since he has taken over as the general manager and a lot of the other roles that he has, that this team is drawing 3 million fans per year. We have done that now 3 times. We did it in 2007, 2008, and we just did it in 2012. So it's why we're here to talk about baseball, but we also understand the main reason why we're here today, and that's Dave Dombrowski. We also have the manager here today. I've been trying to think how to ask him this. Jim, I mean, you like a half a century in the game of baseball, you like me to say 50 years in the game of baseball. Which one you like the best?
Makes no difference.
But anyway, to slice it, I mean, he's a tremendous baseball man. Jim Leyland is our manager. He's our leader on the field, just does wonderful work with players, and just knows the game inside out. And not only that, he knows how to deal with people. And that's one of the things that you have to do when you're a major league manager. You have to know how to deal with people and not only manage a game. And we talked about the fact that this team has drawn over 3 million fans for 3 years in their history, and he's been the manager for 3 of those years. He's also won 1,626 games as a major league manager, which is 15th most in all of baseball. And he's the #1 active manager, as a matter of fact. So top 15, when you start talking about your manager and you have that manager on your team, that's in the top 15 of all the managers that have ever managed. That kind of speaks for itself. So Jim's a tremendous manager, tremendous leader. I love dealing with him on a day-to-day basis. And he's also one of the main reasons why this team has been so successful on the baseball field. Next we have Lloyd McClendon. And Lloyd McClendon, I knew when he played. Didn't play against Lloyd, we were in different leagues, but I've known Lloyd for a long, long time. He has been the hitting instructor, and now I think for, since 2007, is that when you took over the hitting coach's job? First year, he was a bullpen coach here on Jim Leyland's staff, and then Jim turned the hitters over to Lloyd in 2007. And look no further than some of the success that you've been able to see as far as the hitters are concerned. It's not just Miguel Cabrera, but you have so many other guys that have really excelled here under Lloyd's leadership. He's also managed. He's done just about everything in this game, and also a major contributor to the everyday success of the organization from a hitting coach's standpoint. That's Lloyd McClendon, hitting coach. Next we have Gene Lamont, and Gene Lamont is taking on a new role this year, although he pretty much has held that role the last number of years for Jim Leyland. He's going to be the bench coach this season. He had been the third base coach since 2006. And the third base coach job is a difficult job. The only time they ever really notice you at the third base coaching job is when there's a runner that gets thrown out of home plate. Other than that, they don't really notice you that much. But I mean, if you know the game like I know the game, and you get a chance to watch how he goes through signs and how he goes down and talks to hitters, and there might be a bunt play on, might not be a bunt play on, but just some of the little nuances that go on in the game of baseball, there are none better than Gene Lamont. We're going to miss him at third base. Tom Brookins is going to be the third base coach this year. He's a very good baseball man. He will do a very good job there, but fans will miss Gene Lamont at third base. I think Gene was the Tigers' first ever #1 draft choice back in 1965. First ever #1 draft choice. So he and Jim, their relationship goes back to that time. So they bounce things off one another. And it's one of the reasons, in my opinion, why this group that we've assembled, as far as management's concerned, players are concerned, they work so well together because they're
Tigers organization to the museum. And I'm going to read for you what's on this plaque. I guess we can pull it down here. Down here, this jersey here. Presented to the Holocaust Memorial Center Zeckelman Family Campus by the Detroit Tigers in memory of those who perished and survived the Holocaust, and in recognition of the Holocaust Memorial Center's contribution to maintaining an open and free society. Detroit Tigers.